He charged guests to this party $575 a head to come. Then last year it went up to $750 a head. This year he's charging $1,000 a head.
Stock market, I think, is going to continue to go up. Companies are going to continue to come into the country.
I've been so busy. I haven't been able to eat very much. I'm not able to sit down and eat like a person like you. You can sit down and eat. Me, it's a little bit tougher.
The whole Trump family will be there. I wonder if he makes them pay to come to the party.
Did you hear about Trump's New Year's bash? It was so crazy, even the DJ got confused. Apparently, Trump asked for "Hail to the Chief" to be played, leaving everyone scratching their heads. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great. Thank you so much. Now, back to the video. But wait, it gets better. Jimmy Kimmel dug into this party disaster, and boy, did he find some juicy stuff. From sky-high ticket prices to a guest list smaller than Eric Trump's allowance, this bash was a comedy goldmine. Stick around to hear how Kimmel roasted this huge flop. Ever wonder how much it costs to party with a former president? Well, get ready to clutch your wallet because Trump's New Year's bash at Mar-a-Lago was pricier than a year's worth of binge watching. This year, Trump decided to ring in 2024 by ringing up his guests for a cool $1,000 per ticket. That's right, folks, $1,000 to watch the ball drop with the Donald. It's like he thinks he's still in the White House, but instead of draining the swamp, he's draining bank accounts. Now, let's put this in perspective. Last year, the same party cost $750 a pop, and the year before that, it was $575. Looks like inflation hit Mar-a-Lago harder than the rest of us. Your average fancy Florida New Year's Eve shindig. That'll set you back between $200 and $500. But Trump's always gotta be the biggest and the best, right? For the price of one ticket to Trump's bash, you could have scored a whole year of premium streaming services. Imagine all the shows you could have binged instead of listening to Trump's greatest hits.
It's in free, everyone else full price. But it's a special holiday for the Trumps this year, and this could be the last Christmas Don Jr. will be able to spend with his dad without being separated by a glass partition. So
You look like you're in fighting shape. How much weight did you lose? Maybe 15, maybe 20.
How?
The hard way. I work.
The stock market, I think, is going to continue to go up. Companies are going to continue to come into the country.
The art of the deal on repeat, anyone? But here's the kicker. There's a rumor going around that Trump might have charged his own family to attend. Can you picture it? Sorry, Eric, no allowance this month. Daddy needs to cover the caviar bill. Now, in the world of political fundraising, sky-high prices are nothing new. It's all about creating that VIP vibe, you know, but Trump's taking it to a whole new level. It's like he's trying to fund his entire 2024 campaign with one party. So who's actually forking out this kind of cash to party with Trump? Probably the same folks who think a solid gold toilet is a good investment. Or maybe they're just hoping to snag a presidential pardon in between appetizers. But hey, the price tag was just the beginning of this party's problems. Turns out money can't buy you everything, like a guest list that doesn't make you look like a loser. But we'll get to that juicy bit in a moment.
He charged guests to this party $575 a head to come. Then last year it went up to $750 a head. This year he's charging $1,000 a head.
The champ. Chinatown, Coming Home, The Dark Knight Rises, which is commonly known as the Batman movie. Star Wars, National Treasure.
Superman, it's like, fuck.
Did somebody say Spartacus?
T-1000 and Terminator 2. The tight.
First, let's take a moment to imagine Trump trying to explain to Melania why she needs to pay for her own ticket. Now, that's what I call a New Year's resolution. Remember when Trump bragged about having all the best people? Well, apparently they all had better plans for New Year's Eve. Who did show up to this 1,000 a plate flop fest? Let's just say Kid Rock was the classiest name on the list. Trump's team probably expected a star-studded affair, with A-listers fighting for a chance to rub elbows with the former president. Instead, they got a guest list that looked like the who's who of who's that. The RSVPs started dwindling faster than Trump's Twitter followers after the ban. Last-minute cancellations rolled in like excuses at a diet support groups. So who actually showed up to this shindig? Well, according to Jimmy Kimmel, the VIP list included such luminaries as Kid Rock, Rudy Giuliani, and a Mar-a-Lago janitor named Carl. Talk about a party for the ages. I bet Carl was thrilled to finally use that mop bucket for champagne. But here's the kicker. This party flop isn't just embarrassing, it's politically problematic. When a former president can't even fill a ballroom, it doesn't exactly scream, "I've still got it." It's like throwing a birthday party and the only one who shows up is your mom. Sure, she thinks you're special, but it doesn't do much for your street cred. Now, you might be thinking, okay, so the guest list was a bit sparse, but surely they had some killer entertainment, right? Well, buckle up, Buttercup, because it gets weirder. Rumor has it that Rudy Giuliani led a karaoke session. Can you imagine? Nothing says Happy New Year like Rudy belting out "My Way" while his hair dye runs down his face.
He's a Manchurian candidate. Mission Impossible.
Classic Indian films like DDLJ and Showjay. And the winner is a movie from South Korea. What the hell was that all?
It's always fun to watch him exaggerate numbers in real time. They're like, how much weight did you lose? Maybe 15, maybe 20, me actually 50.
Deliverance.
The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. I like that movie, right?
Well, I've been Home Alone too.
I've been so busy. I haven't been able to eat very much. I'm not able to sit down and eat like a person like you. You can sit down and eat. Me, it's a little bit tougher.
But the cherry on top of this comedy Sunday, Trump kept asking the DJ to play "Hail to the Chief." The poor DJ was probably more confused than a vegan at a barbecue. Sir, this is a New Year's party, not your presidential fantasy camp. And just when you thought it couldn't get any more awkward, Kimmel revealed that guests were sneaking out before the bill arrived. Looks like Trump's art of the deal didn't cover how to throw a decent party. But wait, it gets even weirder. Because with Trump, there's always another layer to the onion of absurdity. So there you have it, folks. Trump's New Year's bash wasn't just a party fail, it was a political faceplant. When your guest list is smaller than Eric Trump's allowance and people are sneaking out before the bill arrives, you know you're in trouble. It's like throwing a birthday party and the only one who shows up is your mom. But if your mom was Rudy Giuliani in a party hat. But here's the million-dollar question. What does this party pooper say about Trump's current influence?
$1,000 to ring in the new year with these two party animals.
Midnight Cowboy.
Sunset Boulevard. Pocahontas.
Has anybody seen Silence of the Lambs? Hannibal Lecter. How great an actor was he?
Are you coming back again?
The whole Trump family will be there. I wonder if he makes them pay to come to the party.
Maybe his stable genius isn't so stable after all. Or perhaps his supporters were too busy buying gold-plated MAGA hats to afford those tickets. At least we can all breathe a sigh of relief. The White House doesn't have to worry about Trump's party planning skills anymore. Can you imagine a state dinner where the main course is a well-done steak with ketchup and the entertainment is Kid Rock singing Bawit Daba? Yikes.